Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ba'd. Babun fi adab al-majlisi wal-jalis. We're continuing on the chapter of the etiquettes or the proper manners when it comes to a gathering and the person who is sitting. وعن أبي عبد الله سلمان الفارسي رضي الله عنه قال Salman al-Farisi said, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, لا يغتسل رجل يوم الجمعة ويتطهر ما استطاع من طهر. So that there is no person who takes a complete bath on the day of Jum'ah, on Friday, and cleans himself to the extent that he can. ويدهن من دهنه أو يمس من طيب بيته, or puts on some oil to look nice, or puts on some scent or some perfume to smell nice. ثم يخرج, and then he goes out. فلا يفرق بين اثنين, and he does not intervene between two people, meaning two people that are sitting inside the masjid. ثم يصلي ما كتب له, and then he prays what is required of him. ثم ينصت إذا تكلم الإمام, and he's quiet when the imam is giving the khutbah. إلا غفر له ما بينه وبين الجمعة الأخرى. Like when someone does this, they will have forgiven for them whatever is between this Jummah and another Jummah, between one Jummah and another Jummah, meaning their sins will be forgiven, referring to the minor sins, will be forgiven between these two time periods. This is Rawah al-Bukhari. This hadith is in Bukhari. Imam al-Nawawi puts this hadith in this chapter for only one reason. There's one part right here. It says, فَلَا يُفَرِّقُ بَيْنَ اثْنَيْنِ, does not intervene between two people. So he's saying basically somebody goes out, they get ready for Jummah, they come for Friday prayer, they do everything they're supposed to be doing, you pray properly, you're quiet when the Imam is speaking, but one thing that you need to make sure you do, when you come in for Jummah, people are going to be sitting. And sometimes there's just a very narrow gap between two people, they're sitting next to each other. And there's always going to be that person, even in the lifetime of the Messenger of Allah, where the people would come and they try and sit right between those two people because that's the only open spot, because they want to get as close as they can. That if you violate that rule, you're not going to fall into this category. You've messed up the barakah, you've messed up the blessing of your Jummah prayer. So this is one of the things we need to be careful in Jummah and outside of Jummah. Some people, what they'll do is they'll just squeeze their way in, especially on Jummah. They'll start stepping over and they'll try to find there's even a less than half a spot. And they'll just go and they'll sit in between, and you see one person getting squeezed this way, one person getting squeezed this way. This is not the case. This is not the way to do things, unless somebody obviously invites you and they say, no, come here, it's okay, I've known you for a while, or there's enough space, you can go ahead in between us. But not someone, both people need to approve. Because one person will come and say, oh, he's my friend, I know him. And guess what? This guy's going to come and he's going to squeeze the other guy. It's not right. So we should be thinking about how the Messenger of Allah ﷺ, he was so cautious about warning people that your barakah, your blessing of Friday can even be gone because you're squeezing between two people and you're harming them just through the pressure. And this is unfair. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among the people who have the best adab when it comes even to gatherings. Ameen. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.